Hi everyone, Valerie here, and today I'm going to be talking about growing potatoes in containers. It's that time now to start planting our first early potatoes. The one I'm using this year is this one called Swift. I love to grow this potato because it grows so quickly. Some people can get it to harvest in 8 weeks. I've never managed that. More like 10 to 12 weeks. But this is a good one to start off with because it grows so quickly. As you can see from the potatoes, I've been chitting them on the windowsill indoors, and they've grown these lovely little shoots from it, which gives them 2 or 3 weeks head start on if I just put them in with no shoots. In previous years, I have always used compost sacks turned inside out with lots of holes in them, and I've planted into those, and they've been very successful. But this year I'm going to try something a little different because I've found these pots. They're a 30-litre growing pot, and that is just the right sort of size you need to get a good crop of potatoes from. In a container this size, for these first early potatoes you would use about 4 potatoes, and the way you would do it is you would fill your pot, as I have here, about 1/3 of the way up. I'm just using my own mix of compost from the garden plus some bought-in compost mixed in with it to open it up, because you don't want a claggy compost. You want something that's nice and free like that. One thing I love to add to my potato crop is calcium, because this is really good for their skin. Otherwise they get scab. Not always, but it's a good idea to do this. This is just ground up eggshells. I bake them first and then grind them up. And I just sprinkle a spoonful underneath where they're going to go. Actually, I'm going to give them 2. And then just mix that into the soil, because potatoes are part of the tomato family and they both love calcium in the soil. That's my soil prepared. Now, I told you it takes 4 potatoes, but these ones are a determinate potato, which means they grow on 1 level. Therefore, I can get 2 levels of potatoes in this. So I would simply place them shoot side up. This is where all the leaves and the stems are going to come from. So shoot side up, and they're just pressed into the soil, just lightly. And now you need to cover them with about 4 inches of your compost. That's it covered with 4 inches of compost. As the compost mixtures last year were so poor and they run out of nutrients so quickly, I'm going to add, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to add a fertilizer to this, which is high in potassium. Mix that into the compost, because we're now going to put another layer of potatoes in. We do need nitrogen at the start of potato growing, because that provides nutrients for the stems and the leaves. But as the little tubers start, what we need then is potassium. I'm going to put a little bit more of eggshell in there for them. Mix that in, and then 2 more Swift potatoes go. Put them opposite the handle, didn't I? So we'll put it the other way. Pop them in the same, and then fill it up to the top with your compost. So that's it done. I've left it a little short of the top because we must water our potatoes, because they need that to grow. And if you fill it to the top, the soil will just spill over the side. So if you enjoyed the video, then please leave it a like, and remember to subscribe, because that's all from me for today. Bye for now.